and next week of, well, we don't have a name for it yet, but we will just call it cruiser time. This is me spending some quality time with you all. Gonna be sharing some knowledgeable information. Um, let's see. So that's like a little recap from what we did last week. Last week was the first episode, and I spoke about warding. I spoke about little tips and tricks you can do to improve your micro mechanics in the game. And what I mean by micro mechanics, I mean the small stuff like how you click, how far away from your champion you click, all these small stuff other than just being knowledgeable of the game itself, right? So I could do a quick recap. I could do a quick practice recap, right? So yeah, let's do a quick practice recap of what we did last week. So yeah, again, this is Caribbean Esports and Cruiser, part of Caribbean Esports. Yeah, we're gonna be conducting our next session here today.
Everybody dies. Some just need a little help.
Let me see. Where's the chat? Alright. Just making sure the music levels, everything is not too loud. Alright, so a quick recap.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Get some items here quick. In the meantime, if anyone's tuning in, welcome guys, welcome. What everyone doing today? Everyone's having a good day, safe and healthy during the quarantine, and having some fun with some games. Because come on, if you're not having fun while playing the game, what's the purpose? Yeah, dig. All right. So what I did last week, let me just go up here. Alright. So what I did last week, I gave like small tips and tricks about
Minions have spawned.
clicking in the game, right? So like a big thing that people may think is really small, that lower elo players, just players that are not generally good at the game, one thing they do, they tend to click really far apart from their champion, right? Their character. So you would see them clicking really far apart, like exactly like how I'm doing on the screen right here. So a trick, well, I'm just using this as an example. It's better when, it's not necessarily, it is better, but it's something you would tend to see the pro players doing more often, right? So you would see them click really close to their champion. And what you call this? You call this wiggling, right? And what wiggling does, it makes your movement harder to predict, because when you're just clicking further apart from your champ, up, down, left, or right, you could easily predict what movement they're gonna do, either left or right in the moment, right? But if you're constantly doing this, it's gonna be hard if you just decide to do that. Let's go in one direction, right? So one trick you could do, you could stand at top lane tower, make sure you turn on tower indicators, so you can see this big circle where the tower range is. If you're okay, right, I'm in tower range, right? So a small trick you can do, you can just practice clicking between the range, back and forth, as close to your champion as possible, and see how much you could keep this up without getting into a range, right? Or you can just put down towards, and you can just practice it like this. So this is something you really want to practice, on your spare time or on your downtime. This will just improve your general mechanics in the game itself and laning phase, and make you less of a predictable player, right? Alright, so I could just show off some Lucia mechanics for you guys. So I could give you a quick run through on like how Lucian the champion itself works, right? Give me 1 sec here. Oh, yo, Vile One, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. So like, I'll just give you my little tips and tricks on how Lucian is played, right? So Lucian is a low range AD carry, right? As you can see, if I click right here, if I click, this is Lucian's range. This is the range that Lucian, the maximum range he can auto attack in, right? So he's a pretty one of the lower range AD carries. He excels in skirmishes, he wants to get in your face and maximize damage, right? So there's a few different combos like you can approach versus the enemy player when you're playing Lucian. And for example, it can be to maximize damage and get your combination out as fast as possible, right? So you could start off with W, which is Ardent Blaze, right? That's what our Ardent Blaze looks like. So you can start off. Right, what this does, let me show you what this combo would look like if you just do it in a random sequence, right? Oh well, I have this one. Right, so most of his abilities, like his W is the slowest one to come on. This is his dash. His Q is instant. His W has a longer cast time than the rush, right? So this, I mean, over time when playing champion, you will figure out how you approach certain 1v1s and all that kind of stuff. So you just want to practice maximizing your damage, spamming your abilities, and just getting out as much autos in between your spells as fast as possible, right? Alright, so I'm gonna show you all some warding tricks. Just, because warding is like one of the most important things. Is really important how you use your wards in the game, and depending where you ward a specific time in the game, it would make a big difference, right? So right here I could bring up a map display for you guys, and I could use this to show you like what I mean better to bring across my point, right? So let's say we're gonna do bot lane. So we're playing bot lane here, and let's say you're on blue side. We're playing blue side, right? So your champions, enemy laner is poke based champions. They tend to shove the lane. So example, Caitlyn and Zyra versus, let's say, a Lucian Braum. That Lucian Braum excels in 2v2 skirmishes because how they interact with each other, but Caitlyn Zyra, they have wave priority because their spells tend to push away faster. So a lower range lane would tend to be, which is the blue side here, they would be under their tower most of the time, getting farm, right? So one thing you want to do, a lot of the times, you would see people tend to put a pink ward in their tribal share. And what this ward does, so why this ward is bad, right? Because if you're getting shoved up in your lane consistently, placing a pink ward here, especially, is really bad because all the enemy lane has to do, all they have to do is continue to push up in the lane. They keep you under your tower and they rotate. Me get a drawing tool here. They rotate right here and they just clear the spin code. So now the spin code is irrelevant. You're just losing your gold for the spin code. So when you're getting shoved in, it's better to just put a green ward here. If the enemy places a pink ward right here, it's nothing really much you can do about it, right? What do you want to do with your pink wards in this situation if you're constantly pushed up in lane? When you base, you want to have your support, room up, put a pink ward up on your side of the jungle, because why your side of the jungle? Well, you're going to be getting pushed in most of the game, so you want to ward defensively. It's not really going to make any sense. It's going to be a danger if you walk further out into the river to ward, like, let's say, like up here. This is really bad. It's not really going to get much done for you, because this is really far from where you're playing if you're under your tower most of the game, right? So, let me show you what it should look like when you're playing the opposite. I'll flip the matchup now. So let's say you're on the blue side and you have the push advantage in lane. So blue champions A and B, they have lane priority. And what I mean by lane priority is that you have control over the wave. You could push the wave, the minion, into the enemy team tower, and you could rotate into the river. Like, let me see, like so. You can push it in. So you have enemy shoved up into the tower, and when you push the lane, this gives you a chance to rotate into the river. Why? Because same concept applies for when you're on the opposite side. The enemy is gonna be stuck under their tower getting those creeps. And if they do leave their tower to come defend their own jungle, which let's say your support, S, the support is rotating up here to get deep vision, you're either gonna risk dying here or you're just gonna lose free XP on the tower here, especially if your jungler is on the side, on your bot side, playing to your priority. Oops. Right. So yeah, on blue side, when you're pushing in lane, you tend to you wanna want deeper in vision because when you're up further up in the lane, oh why is this not coming off? Alright. Alright, there you go. Yeah. So jungler supports AD carry. AD carry sometimes is in danger when staying here in lane. So sometimes they just have to rotate with the support. And you want to get deeper vision because when you have lane priority, it's not going to make any sense if you're warding in your own jungle, right? Like, what would these wards do? They do nothing, right? So you want to move your vision up. There's a vision line on the map. You want to move your vision line further up for the lane that has priority, right? So you're going to move your vision line up and you're going to place your wards deep into the jungle here or here. So getting vision of the enemy's grump or blue buff, was it? It'll just give you a heads up like, okay, the jungle is bot side. Now we need to back off. Or we let the enemy push the wave, or we let the wave build up and push back to our side now. Especially if your jungler is not on the bot side. So if he's playing top side, yeah. Just want to get that vision and just lay back. And yeah. So yeah, that's like a little tips on how you should be warding based on how your lane is played. And well, it would vary from the different lanes, mid lane or top lane, but I play bot lane, so I just said I'll give you all a little tips on how you should ward based on if you are priority in the bot lane or if you're getting shoved in and you're forced to play on the tower, right? So we're gonna do a VOD review. This is a game I played I think about 2 days ago, so we do a live review of the game and I'll point out some mistakes that I make myself because obviously I make mistakes. I'm not the even the rank 1 player makes mistakes, right? And right now I'm diamond 2 on the rank ladder. So yeah, I'm gonna bring up a clip and we're gonna run through the clip and I'll explain the reasoning for why I hit the minions at this time or why I push the lane and etc. If you all have any questions in the chat, feel free to let me know. Hope you're all understanding so far. I'm pretty new. I'm pretty new to explaining stuff like this, but we're giving it our best shot, right? So here we go. Gonna run something in the background. Alright. Let me bring up my camera right here, guys, real quick. Guys, my camera may come up bigger. Hold on. Alright. No, we in business, guys. We in business. Alright. We seeing something now, yeah, we seeing something. Yeah, we seeing something. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna run through this clip. This is I'm gonna talk to you all up like from Champ Select itself, right? So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit through banning phase. Alright, so far, so like, what did I ban? I banned Trash. Well, and Diamond Elo, like from Diamond 4 go up, where guys, there's a lot of Trash players, like, and a lot of them are actually good, and a lot of players don't know how to play against Trash. Like, even though I may know how to play against Trash, he's still like one of the best playmaking champs, and there isn't much disadvantages to Trash. So like that makes him one of the top tier style supports. He can play P, he can play engage, you know, all that kind of stuff. So far here, you know, so solo queue there's not much structure in the draft, you know, so you just have to kind of go off your own discretion and figure out what would be the best pick in that specific situation, right? Alright, let me bring this clip back up. Let's go. Alright, so far I'm seeing our top lane has Karma pick, AP, mid lane hovering Silas, more AP, enemy team pick Talon, Aphelios are really immobile AD carry, very immobile. What he excels at is basically standing his ground. He stands his ground with his different weapons. So there's different weapons. He has one that heals him, one that wave clears, one that basically controls the area, attacks targets in a specific area, but he's immobile. He has no dashes, nothing of the sort. So he only relies on flash for his only escape, right? Alright, let's go. So I'm seeing I have like my supporters hovering Pike right now, so I'm thinking I want something high damage, something AD damage. I would not pick something like Kai'Sa here or Varus because it's just that's just adding more to the ability power that our team already, you know, has, right? So I could have picked something. I could have picked Lucian. I had a lot of picks I could have done here, but Miss Fortune is one of the top tier AD carries right now because of the raw damage she does, and she has no dashes also, but she has movement speed built into her kit, right? So right now they pick Galio, and how I know this is Galio support because them laner pick Talon and Vladimir, so this Galio is obviously going support. There's nowhere else he would go. He's not gonna go jungle. There. So right here, I think I decided on just picking Miss Fortune, right? Just raw AD damage. I honestly could not have went wrong with Miss Fortune here. Our team has crowd control. All we needed was some beefy AD damage. Beef, right? So we're gonna fast forward here and get into the game. Oh, let me just block out my camera here. Alright. So why did I stand here, right? At the start of the game. I'll give you all a little tip. Wink wink. Right? So why running out into this open area? What this does, so if they're gonna invade, I will see them when they're coming from the top side and I can instantly run back. Sometimes this is really risky actually. Sometimes I'll see them coming from the top side, or if they're invading through bot side, they would come from this direction here, as you've seen my mouse cursor on the screen, right? So I just do this just to be precautionary in solo queue. And sometimes if they have a lot of gap closers, like a Lux or a Trash or something that could CC you from a range, this is really bad. Sometimes you just want to place a ward and get out as fast as possible, right? Guys, if you have anything to ask, any questions at all, let me know in chat. I'll answer any questions, right? Alright. So from the get-go, what I could explain to you guys in this lane, right? Exhaust. Why I took exhaust? Because a lot of their champs, they kill pressure on their champs. They're gonna get into me. They're gonna get in the personal space of my champion, right? So exhaust is a really broken spell right now. So carrying exhaust is just really useful versus heal. Especially when there's assassins in the game, you just shut them down so much for that. I think exhaust is like 3 seconds or something like that. Yeah, it just shuts them down for that time period and it totally denies their damage. If the damage is, some champion has their kit, their damage comes out in like 1 or 2 seconds and that's all their damage, right? So exhaust basically flat out counters that. Just looks you in your face, says no. No you don't. Right? Alright, so this lane. What I could say so far is that because Aphelios is really immobile, like I don't want this lane to be pushed into their side of the lane. I want to set the lane up where it's coming to me and then we have more opportunities to go for the kill on them because they're gonna be further up in the lane. Right? And as the lane continues, I'll show you all exactly what I'm talking about, right? Alright. So right now, well, my pike is kinda AFK, so I'm just thinning out the wave, and what thinning out the wave is, you're basically cleaning up the minions one by one, getting them low enough before they crash into your tower, or preventing the entire wave from crashing into your tower, right? And I'll explain this as the clip goes on. Alright, so my pike is kinda AFK right now. Not really sure what he's doing. So right now we just last hits and we're just trying to get last hits, and as you can see, Aphelios is pushing it in. Right, so listen, that trade is so good for me. That trade is really good for me. That's free damage on their support, like almost half the HP. For none on mine. I mean, it's almost the same for my support, but it's going to be more beneficial to me, right? So right now, in this lane position, the lane is going to be pushing into me here, guys. He has 4 minions still left from his previous wave, and these minions are gonna meet up with his cannon wave, which we haven't seen yet. But when a cannon wave is on your side of the lane, it's also gonna be on the enemy side of the lane, right? So that means both cannon waves are crashing at the same time. They always do, right? So now he has a bigger wave built up, and what I wanna do in this exact situation, I wanna clean up the wave, and I can just hold a freeze in this line. Where I'm standing right here, I can just hold a freeze right about in this area right here. Alright, so I'm just taking little trades because the more trades I take in this position, when Galio can't help Aphelios, it's better for me, right? I want to stay on the opposite side of Galio. Notice my positioning here. I'm playing on the bottom side of the lane. It's going to be bad if I play on the top side where it's closer to Galio, right? I'm playing the furthest point away from Galio while being able to last hit my minions, right? So that's something to note. Alright, so he's pushing the wave. He's honestly pushing the wave, and the wave is almost about even at this point. Not so much because of this cannon still remaining, but he still has the minion advantage here. So if he does not hit the wave in this exact spot, the wave will automatically push me, no matter what. Because my minions are already lower HP than his, right? So right here we're gonna see You know, I'm just queuing minions, you know, because Misfortune Q does more damage when it bounces off of minions and hit enemy champions. So that's how I go for my poking lane without putting myself in, you know, like harm's way. Right. Oh boy. Listen. This exact positioning is the detriment of this Aphelios. Let me show you why. Alright, we'll do a quick rewind there. So, right here, this Aphelios is walking up to the wave and closer to my attack range, while Misfortune Kit has a built-in slow, a speed up, and a Q, which is raw damage, right? And he's either gonna force this Galio to come into me while he's losing his HP, and they're gonna be behind in the trade already from the get-go. And exactly, this is what happens. This exact movement cost him so much, right? It cost him his flash. So look, I took advantage of this. Woke up, auto Q. He has to flash there, else he dies. All my Pike has to do is flash with his stun, and he dies. So he has to flash, and at the very instant. So boom, now his Galio. Oh boy, we got Ignite for free. Everything, boom, bam. So this is kind of bad for me, honestly. I just built my exhaust here, and he walks into our range. He's strolling. He has no flash. We win the trade. There's not much I have to do at this point. I played patiently. I let them come into us. They make all the mistakes. Well, yeah. And well, we have my Pike Papega dying to minions. We won't speak about that. So right here, alright guys. So right here, right? Most of the time, if you have the push potential, you want to push the lane into the enemy tower so they can miss the cannon wave, right? But when you don't have the HP or the mana or the abilities to push the lane, you just want to leave it. So I'm going to leave the lane in this position, and it's gonna push back to me actually, slowly but surely. I will see as the clip goes on. So I'm just gonna take my recall right here. I'm famously known for recalling at bad spots, but I know there was nothing to worry about here. Right? Right. You all hearing me on stream, right? Everything good? Just want to make sure. Just type anything in chat. Alright. Alright, let me give you all a quick reminder of what's poppin'. Alright. So, Aphelios pushing in lane, whoop whoop whoop. My wave is coming, so popular move, guys. Pull your wave up or down, depending on what side of the lane you're on. So what I'm doing here, I'm gonna set up a minion freeze. And what this freeze is, this freeze creates a pressure point on the map. So it depends on what their champs could do. I'm gonna be forcing their Aphelios to be either standing further up any lane, which gives us more chances, opportunities to go for kills. And yeah, he's just gonna be further up any lane. So that means there's even more space. There's a longer distance he has to run to get to safety, right? So I'm pulling this wave up as much as I could. I was not able to pull it because they pressured me off, which a lot of people will try to do when they see you trying to execute this move, right? So right here, what I should be doing, I should be auto-attacking the minions right here, like a bit more, just to thin out the wave. So I did not do a great job at it in this exact moment, right? But yeah, right here, I'm just chilling. I'm holding these minions on my side for as long as possible. Alright? So now this wave, it's crashing again. But it's not crashing in the middle of the lane, it's crashing more to my side. So that's already good for me. That's great for me actually. Although my champion literally does more damage than Aphelios, you have to set up the lane in a way for you to succeed. Is pushing the laners all the time is just not the move. Because imagine if I were to just push the lane into Aphelios consistently, that opens me up to more chances of dying, getting roamed on by the enemy team, and well, I'm not a poke based champ. I can't poke him on this tower, right? So I'm just playing against my champion's advantages, right? Alright, so again, my pike is still AFK. Galio steps out the bush, and the fat boy he is. So we just chilling, we just last sitting, right? So guys, I know Galio's in this bush. I know Galio's in this bush. But why am I playing so close to the bush, right? Well, I'm not scared of him. If Galio goes on me right here, his Aphelios can't walk up to help. So it's, you know, you have to know what or not the enemy team could do and what you can punish them for if they do, right? So I'm just playing with utmost confidence here, you know? I'll flex on him one time. Playing with utmost confidence right there. But still, a bit safe. I'm not just walking straight up to the bush, but I'm tempting him, teasing him a little bit, right? So, again, this guy is still pushing the lane. And why I'm not hitting. So most of the time when someone hits the minions, you wanna keep up. If you wanna freeze the wave, you wanna keep trading minion damage on the minions the same way they are, right? Guys, oh my. Let's run back the clip one time. Wheel it. So as I said, right? So there's a possibility I may have died here, right? But I noticed this was the own. Well, I know Aphelios has no flash, so I know my puppy is here. I'm not gonna put myself in danger to die before my puppy gets here for the gank, right? So I just react with my flash. It's not the end of the world. I still get hit, but I'm closer to my tower, right? Now Aphelios has a decision to make. Does he keep walking forward to kill me, or he walks back and dies either way? And this is the consequence he has to pay for being so far up in lane. But good job on me though, because I have the lane in this position, which opens up more kill pressure on Aphelios. So boom, right, he dies. Look at this. We still win this. There's 4 people in the lane right now. We still win this. This is incredible. This is great. Wow. And I get a kill. Aphelios is dead, and I want to shove the lane here. I'm going to crash the wave into the tower, and he's going to miss all these minions. So he should be walking out of base in about 5 seconds. He should be now leaving his base. And I want the next wave to crash as soon as possible. So honestly, this honestly could be stupid, but I just said, you know, to hell with it. I'm just gonna alter the wave and gonna have this next wave crash. So he's back. So what could have happened there, honestly? He could have held a freeze if I did not push his wave right here. Let me show you why. So these minions are dying, my minions are coming out further in the lane. And right in this exact area, Aphelios could have held a freeze for a while, and I probably would have missed like 1.5 waves, and I would have been in a really bad lane position. And I don't have the wave clear to push the lane as fast as possible, right? So I just cleared this wave. I said, to hell, I'm just gonna ulti it and get my kind of wave to crash into the tower, and you call this bouncing wave. The wave is just gonna reset, and when the next minion waves arrive, they're just gonna reset back into the middle of the lane, right? So back to step 1. Alright. So we vibing and recalled. You see? He's lost his any minions right now. Right here, he honestly should have just pushed it in, honestly. So the guys, he is doing it to himself. He's doing it to himself. Y'all could see the wave. Look at the minions. Let's count. Let's do some primary school counting, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count his minions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minions on his wave. What did I say at the start? Him being further up in lane while I could thin out the wave and prevent it from initially bouncing into the tower. That's what I want. Him being further up in the lane gives my team more opportunities to go for the kill on him, right? So this guy is just doing it to himself, guys. All I have to do at this moment, I just have to make sure the wave don't hit my tower as fast, so I can kind of spam abilities. Let's see. Oh boy! Before we get to the juiciness, guys, right? So right now this guy, yo, I'm gonna fold up this guy Rooty right now, right? I'm gonna fold this Rooty, right? We want slide pepper, slide pike, slide gang, you get heavy horse, right? So right now he's like, oh no, she's gonna freeze the wave. What do I do? Tough guy, you built up the wave, so now this is a pressure point in the lane, right? So now my puppy is ganking, I can just walk past this wave. Honestly, it's kind of bad to walk past the wave most of the time, but I know I'm not in any severe danger doing this right now, right? Roll the clip. So boom. Guys, anybody in the chat could tell me how bad this Aphelios is gonna be affected by this? Could anyone point out how much he's gonna lose from this? So now that we got a kill on his support while the lane is pushed into my side, a lot of people will say, whoop-de-doo, let's push the lane into the enemy's tower. No, not all the time. So what I'm doing at this exact moment, or what I know I should do, I should have lasted these minions. I lasted these minions one by one by one. And he's going to either, well, no, for sure, he's going to miss XP, he's going to miss minions. And I'm just creating a pressure point in the lane. I'm not crashing the minions for him to catch freely, because if I push it into his tower, we can't necessarily dive him. We probably can, but there's no reason to dive him, right? So we just chilling, we vibing. I'm just last at hitting these minions slow as possible. Alright? Yeah, this guy is he's done. This is the worst. So let's see. I'm still last hitting, but now I'm gonna say, alright, time to bounce the wave, time to crash this wave. I'm crashing this wave now. Alright? Alright. Let me tell you all why. Right? When you have a wave this big and you have lane priority like champion wise, there's no point in sitting back in the wave and hitting the minions. You wanna walk up past the minions like you see I'm doing here. When he messed up, he makes that one misstep. And this is how much I'm gonna punish this guy for this one misstep, right? Look at this. Walks up, throws out my slow. Look at this. 1, 2, auto, flash. Summoners for free. Well, you're trying that. It's like freeness, right? Right, alright. Yeah, so this guy, I mean, yeah, I pushed it into tower now. He gets his minions, but he's at a severe HP disadvantage, and all I have to do now is leave the lane. I got what I needed to do. I don't have to greed for the skill. And what would only make this worse is if I were to walk up and just die for free and give him back the gold that I already denied him of. Right? So guys, you don't want to be too greedy when you're taking stuff away from somebody, right? You want to know when you could possibly be in danger. Oh, well, this is just my pike being good here. And I get the kill. Perfect. I couldn't have asked for more, right? So, guys, again, I don't have the mana, I don't have the spells, I don't want to push the lane right here. If I push the lane versus better players, if I try to push this lane will not crash into his tower. It will either crash somewhere in the middle or on his side of the lane, right? So I'm just gonna end up in a really weird position where he's going to be in a safe spot in the lane and I can't capitalize on killing him anymore. And I'll just be open up to more ganks and potentially dying, right? So I'm just gonna recall here. Alright. And this is just gonna be really bad for videos. Wow. Look at this. Big wave. I'm already back into lane. I'm already back into the lane here. Right? So boom. Now this Aphelios, all he can do, he can just possibly go ward when those wards will do nothing. At this point, it's done. The game is done. It's honestly done, right? So there's not much you can do here. Let's see what happens to Aphelios now. I'm just slowing the minions. You know, he's just gonna be up in the lane, doing his, you know, taking a little stroll, probably getting our papers. Would double the slide, see less. Boom. Parang. Right? Yeah. How to abuse immobile AD carries. When you have kill priority in lane, manage your waves. Know when to crash your waves, know when to freeze your waves. And you're just gonna create pressure points. Pushing your waves back to back, if you think about it any way that, oh, I'm just gonna get every CS if I continue pushing my lane, playing only minions. No, you're not really doing anything. You're not creating any advantages for yourself. You're not creating advantages using what your champions are good at. And even though I died here, guys, this is so bad for him. Because I'm trading a kill here, he gets the shot down, right? I could have flashed. Yeah, it wasn't played the best by me, but he's still missing all these minions crashing into his tower. So it's still a win-win for me in my case. Right? And let's see what happens now. Yeah, at this point it's done for them, guys. It's done. So one of the things you want to do with your lead when you get a lead from bot lane, guys, push your lead to the other sides of the map. Staying with your lead bot lane, any lane. Like some top laners, you see them win top lane and they're just sitting top lane. The top laner is already 0-10. But when you look on the other side of the map, your team is like losing hard on the other side. So you're not doing anything for your team. If you want to play a 1v1 game, go play Street Fighter. This is a team game. This is a MOBA. Massive online battle arena, guys. Take your leads, get your leads, and snowball your leads to the other side of the map. Right here, you see me taking a stroll. I'm trolling. You know, I casually make one bad play. And yeah, I don't get punished for this play really. But yeah, you see now, I took my lead to the next side of the map. I already took bot lane tower, won my lane, and you know, I'm just stretching the advantages across the map for my team, and this is just gonna give us a way better chance at, you know, winning the game. So there's not much again I could honestly speak of. We could just skip through the clips, but from yeah, sucks to be that guy, right? Sucks to be that guy. Oh boy. Boy, Pike now chop the man. Chop him. Yeah. Well, you know when all they have only when all they have all the road rage, I wanna come out and I wanna play the ranking thing. And the man come out with the little cutter, the little knife and right. Okay. Rest in peace, friend. So let's fast forward. There's honestly not much. This is just y'all could just see how I play out the game from here, but we went through most of the stuff that was the reasoning for me getting the advantages I got, why I'm this strong in the game, how your advantage low low mobility AD carries. And you know, that's how you can punish them on a roll. So yeah, basically yeah, this game is done. This game is basically done. So to note guys, when you have lane priority, when you have champion priority, you know, if your champion does more damage and stuff, if you're not a poke lane, please freeze the lane on your side. When you see the enemy hitting the wave and they constantly hitting the wave, you want to match those auto attacks as safely as possible, right? On the minion wave. I'll probably go back in the clip and give you all a quick recap actually. Alright, so again, I pick Misfortune here. I have lane priority. I have a pike. We don't have poke. We don't want to push the lane into the enemy tower because there's nothing we can do. It just opens us up to more opportunities to die. So pushing the lane is not always the best option unless you can utilize pushing the lane, guys. So low mobility AD carry Aphelios on the enemy team. He's already at a disadvantage being this far up in the lane because he can't do anything with being this far up in the lane other than hit me with a few auto attacks, which he really never gets to do. And yeah, I just create more space in the lane and it opens up more opportunities for me, my team to look for kills, and yeah, I create pressure points by freezing the wave, and you know. So I think I explained a good amount. I hope I was understanding. I hope you all understood most of the stuff I went over. Hope it was not too complex. But you know, I could simplify it more on, you know, future stream days to come, right? So y'all could add me on League. My name is Cruiser on League. Let me show you right here. So yeah, Cruiser, just as how you see it on the screen. That's my league name. Again, I'm Diamond 2. I've been playing League for about 6 or 7 years. And yeah, and I know a good amount on the game, and I'm striving to go pro someday. It's the dream of mine. I know I'm just here spreading some knowledge for that hopefully should help someone climb. And oh, one thing to mention, guys. Remember, mentality and how you go into all the games. If you're serious about climbing the ladder, mentality is a really important factor. If you're not in the mood, or if you have things on your mind going into rank games or just spamming rank games back to back, and you just get tilted more and more, and something happens that we call autopilot. Is when you're just playing without thinking and being able to process the right decision consistently. So that's autopiloting. You're just playing the game and you're just clicking. You're not actively thinking about the best thing to do, right? So guys, your mentality and all that stuff is, the game is really meant like mentality based. It's not just about being good at clicking QWE or R, right? Is a lot more than that, right? So you all feel free to message me. I ain't seen nobody talking in the chat. All they doing more, or they say something in the chat. Big ups one time, you know. Right? Thanks everyone for viewing. We will be back next Thursday. Hopefully God's per life. And you know, if there's anything you all want me to talk about or speak about, I'll be free to speak on those topics. So everyone, thanks for tuning in to Caribbean Esports Tips with Cruiser. We will be back next week. Hope everyone has a beautiful day today. Stay inside, stay healthy, and thank you for viewing. Alright guys, peace out.